Hello there, you are welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to be simplifying this radical expression. So the way to do this, first of all, let's simplify what we have in the radical. This is root 16. Root 16 is what? 4. So I'm going to write the square root of 4 minus. What about root 12? Do you know that I can rewrite root 12 as root 4 times 3? Because 4 times 3 is 12. Very good. So I'm now going to rewrite this as what? The square root of 4 minus. This can be rewritten again as root 4 times root 3. Yeah, you can do that. So this is equal to the square root of 4 minus. What is root 4? That's 2. So you have 2 root 3. Now the challenge here is for us to remove this radical. But how do we remove the radical? Now here's something you need to know. If you have a minus b all raised by 2, and then you have a radical like this square here can cancel the radical. So you can have this, then you end up having just a minus b, because the square root and square, they are inverse functions. They can cancel out. Okay, so now that we have that understanding, how do we apply what I just said here? Two things you must know, or should I say one thing first? This is a minus b all raised by 2. This is called a perfect square expression, a perfect square algebraic expression. And if you want to if you want to expand this using one of the algebraic identities, this is going to be a squared minus 2ab, minus 2ab plus b squared. So if we have an expression like this and you want to factorize it, you're going to have something like this. Why am I saying all of this? Is because looking at this 4 minus 2 root 3, I can in a way make it to be of this form, a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. So that when I write it in this form, I can now rewrite it as a minus b all squared. Now you watch what's going to happen if I try to make 4 minus 2 root 3 to become of this form. So how do we even start doing that? First of all, let me rewrite 4 as 3 plus 1. Yes, and I'll tell you why shortly. So this is going to be the square root of 3 plus 1 minus 2 root 3. Remember, I need to make it of this form. So a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. So let's come here. This is 3, but we want square of a term. And of course, we know that 1 is already 1 squared, because 1 squared is still 1. So this can be rewritten as what? I can write 3 as root 3 raised by 2. Yes, I can do that. So it's almost looking like what now? It's now of this form, a squared. So let me write 3 as root 3 all squared plus, what about 1? 1 squared. Of course, you can do that. Then minus 2 root 3. I can even write times 1 here because it's still the same thing as what? Negative 2 root 3. So it's almost like this form as I have here. Now let's do some comparison and I'll show you why I just said that. So watch this now. If you compare this to this a squared minus 2ab plus b squared, you realize that, or maybe I should just come here and do this first. So the square root of root 3 raised by 2, the same thing as a squared, then minus 2ab, which is this one, the same thing as what? Minus 2 root 3 times 1. This is a, this is b, and this is 2, as we have here, minus 2 here. You see that? Very good. Then what? Plus 1 squared, which is plus b squared. So you see, I have been able to express it as a perfect square quadratic expression. Now, tell me what is going to be the next line. Easy, right? I am going to have it written as this, root 3 minus 1 all squared. Do you know why? Because when you factorize this expression, let me show you. When you factorize this expression, this one here, you are going to have what? A minus b all squared. like I showed you earlier. So it's safe to write this as this, because when you expand this, you're going to have this back. Sorry, I'm just doing some scribbling. So we are now going to just do one more thing, and that will be all. So this square root will cancel this square, and you simply just have root 3 minus 1 as the solution when you simplify that radical expression. I hope you got value from this video. If you did, kindly support my work by sharing this video, liking this video,